Hi. I've got more stories. I went to the library, and I got well, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 books, and I'll read them to you. I won't read them all to you right now, but I'll read some. I don't know how many I'll read. Okay, so this one's called Pick, Pull, Snap. I thought this was kind of cool. It says, Where Once a Flower Bloomed by Lola Schaefer. And these pictures, somebody drew them with their crayons. And that person was named Lindsay Barrett George. Pick, pull, snap. And then it's like, let's see if I can zoom out a little bit so I can get the whole thing. Am I doing that wrong? Oh, yeah, I am. I could back up. Back up a little bit. Because what I'm trying to show you is right there. Those look like peaches. And then on this part right here, there's berries. And down here, there's a pumpkin. And then 2 kids right there. So on this page, they're looks like they're digging in the ground. They've got a wheelbarrow right there. And the kids, they have a bucket that a tree is in, and they're planting it. See that? And here's a picture of a kid, and I think that's a mom with a watering can. Let's see. Still struggling with light, but I'll learn eventually. And then I turn the page, okay? And it says, The spring sun shines bright at the trellis. Now, this part right here is the trellis. It says, A cool breeze chills noses and shakes free the pollen inside the early white flowers. There's little white flowers, and you have a tree in your yard with white flowers. Deep in the flowers, seeds the size of freckles, little dots, grow inside a thin green skin. There's little tiny seeds in there. Rains wash the dried flower petals away, and the seeds plump. On a spring day, pick. Now there's the kid, and there's some leaves, and here's the leftover flowers. But what happens? What are those? Handfuls of pea pods from the vines. Those are peas you eat at dinner time. They're inside. Inside those things right there. The pea pods. And the kid's holding one. Where once a flower bloomed. There was a flower, but then the flower went away, and then peas grew. I'm going to sneeze, I think. Okay, oh. Achoo! Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, in the berry patch, bumblebees zigzag. Now I see a bumblebee right there. Bumblebees zigzag from blossom to blossom, spreading pollen inside little white flowers no bigger than the tip of your finger. Inside the flowers, little seeds grow, bits of fruit. And they form a cluster, and the flowers blow away, and in a few weeks the fruit turns red. And in the summer morning, here we go. Look at that, raspberries. Yummy, ripe raspberries. Okay, next. All right, in the field, wind waves golden tassels high above the head, and pollens float through the air to the silks of the flower. And then inside these little things starts growing little tiny seeds side by side. Can you see them there? And they grow and they grow and they grow into, can you guess what it's going to be? An ear of corn. I wish they were going to show you the whole thing. This is corn. See, can you see this one? It's a corn inside there, a big ear of corn. That one's kind of hard to see because it looks, the corn is yellow inside there when you eat it at your table. Okay, here's one. In the orchard, a honeybee buzzes from tree to tree. There's the little bee, flying from the flowers to the flowers, and its legs brush the pollen in the flower, and then the little seeds grow. Here we go again. The little seeds grow, petals fall down, and time passes, and you wait and wait, and then pretty soon the seed gets so big, and then, look at that. A fuzzy peach from the tree where a flower once bloomed. That's cool. You know, Kiki the cat, she likes stories too, so don't be surprised if she jumps on the book. She likes to get right in the way. On a sandy hill, yellow blossoms open on knee-high plants. And there's the plants, and there's the yellow flowers. And then between the petals, what do you think you have right there? Again, those seeds. And then little pegs grow and push into the soil, and then they become stiff. And I didn't know about this before. Underneath the ground, right here, you know what's growing? These are peanuts. They're hidden underneath the bush where the flower once bloomed. Usually the seeds do it, but this time it's the little peanuts. And that makes more seeds. That's a little confusing to me. Maybe it's girl seeds and boy seeds. Sometimes it's like that. In the garden, another bumblebee. Here we go. Bzzz. Darts between giant blossoms, entering one after another. They go inside the flower, and then they wait and wait. Whoa! Check that out. Can you see the kid? Right there. There's the kid with the pumpkins. They grew big, didn't they? Look at them all. All those pumpkins from the plants, from those flowers. Now, winter winds blow past the empty trellis. Spindly canes, beech stalks, bare trees, withered plants, wrinkled vines. But in the spring, which is now, do you remember? We're in the spring. Pollen dusts inside the flowers. The seeds begin to grow. And then, on a bright, warm day, there's a harvest where once a flower bloomed. And here's some pictures of the seasons. Remember the seasons where we had winter with the snowman and Valentine's Day, and it's cold now. Well, these are their ideas, but and then the bunnies, spring with the bunnies and flowers, and it starts to grow vegetables. And let's see, what do we have? Summer, we have ice cream cones, and they're dressed up for 4th of July. And this kid is at the beach swimming with a watermelon. And this kid is getting ready to go back to school on the bus. And I'm going to take some movies of Jo driving her bus. Her bus is not a school bus, so it's not yellow. This is October. This is the fall with the pumpkin and the turkey for Thanksgiving. And then this is Christmas. This is not the fall, if you ask me. That's winter, but they say December is the fall. I guess they're actually right. And then there's some information about seeds and how to grow different things. That's the end of that.